Okay. Oh. Play it again. All right. All right. Now, well, I was supposed to be doing this earlier last night, but yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock. And it's 3:47 a.m. It's April the 4th, 2024. So, BGS, you made 2 videos, and then you got the Grinch. Grinch, I see you trying to talk. You talking a lot of smack, Grinch, and then you put your community tab down. You deleted your community tab about me because you tagged me in community tab saying though I'm this, that, and third. No, you be man enough, Grinch, and get this work along with your Lord and Master, BGS. Now, BGS, I love how no, I don't really don't love it, but I'm gonna tell you something, BGS. Between me and you, I'm a happy man. I've been a happy man for at least a good month, at least. But you've been a sad man for at least 10 years now. You've been a sad man for 10 years. 10 years you've been sad, saying the same thing over and over. And what I'm about to play, we're gonna prove why you're a sad man. And yes, though the Copyright Act 1976 is up. See, the thing is, you need your homeboys to back you up. You need Grinch. You need Charles Faulkner. You need that old weirdo by name of Chaos Rain to back you up. But the thing is, you need a team for your argument. But then you couldn't dissect and deconstruct, and that's why I said in my community tab, you couldn't deconstruct what somebody said. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put myself on mute. We're going to play a footage what you said last year, the latter part of last year. You said something that I think most people need to hear you say, because BGS, we need to talk about this. Let's play this.
They got power. They can get you messed up. Okay, in Atlanta, this one mayor, she had a whole bunch of dudes on her payroll. She banging them all, right? She banging them all. Okay, because she can. You have a whole bunch of woman kings. Is Big JX in here? Big J Triple X. Guess what, bruh? Guess what? You want to talk shit? You want to talk shit, sir? Guess what I'm gonna do for you? Even though you're blocked on this channel, guess what I'm gonna do for you? I can't read your comment. Guess what I'm gonna do for you, sir? You want to bring your ass up in here? Hot sauce is in China, okay? Hot sauce is in China. Hot sauce can tell you the exact same thing I'm saying. It's not quite Japan, but guess what? He can tell you the exact same thing, right? That I'm telling you. Yeah, less than $500 for a week. Yep. Get it before Spirit Airlines goes out of business. Okay.
Okay. I know I got myself on mute and I forgot to say this, make this point. How can I, you know what? Let me do this real quick. Uh-oh. Let me do this real quick. You going to sit there and say that I, um, that I'm blocked. No, you said I'm blocked, but then though you tag me. Then you're gonna tag me on your community tab, but then you make a video tagging me in not one but both. No, scratch that. About six of your tags has my name in it. Now, can you please explain that one, BGS? Can you explain that? I'm just saying. Can you go ahead and explain that? Because that is so sad, BGS. That is so sad. You know. Yeah. I accidentally hit the mute button on my mic here. So anyway, let's talk about this. And let me do this. You know what? Let me go ahead and put this up here real quick. Let me put the overlay up because BGS, something wrong with you, straight up. But let's go ahead and play this. This thing.
Because Spirit is where it's cheap at. Once they go out of business, you're going to pay more. While Spirit is still flying, and that link is for BGX Triple X if you want to bring his silly ass up here. Because trust and believe, BGS, it was nice. This ain't today, boss. So this ain't today. Nubis, appreciate you. I got time. Bring your ass up here. Zavi's been there. He's been on the road, man, for like 2 years. He'll tell you exactly.
Uh-oh. 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 What happened? What happened to the uh-oh. You know what? You know what? Scratch all that. Scratch all this. This is wasting my time. This is wasting my time. BGS, you're full of it. Because in your video about the Virgin Mary, nobody said about you dating single mothers. Nobody said anything about we should date single mothers. My video was let's not judge single mothers and put them all in one box. That was the point, BGS. Something with what you can't seem to grasp. All right. That's something what you can't seem to grasp. Now I was gonna play that. And then though, you also forgot about something, BGS. You forgot about one thing in that video. I used the Pharisee argument, right? I used the Pharisees. Okay. I use the fears. I use the Pharisees because, like it says in the book of John, I think that was chapter what I think it was chapter 8, between the 5th, 6th, 7th verse. If and then you say something that was stupid. Wait, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me go ahead and do this real quick because um, you said something that was out of pocket. Hold on. He said, no. You know what? He needs to go to MOT with that. He really needs to go to MOT with his own argument. He need to go to MOT channel. He need to go to the Black Brain Trust. He need to goes to Mike V and discuss discuss his issues with them. See, the reason why he won't come to me is because he think, oh, he thinks I'm gonna act a fool. He looking for somebody to act a fool with. I ain't the one, because the thing is, I'm a happy man. He ain't happy. But they ain't nobody calling him at night. But there is, you know, there is nobody calling BGS at night. Only they have the BGS calling at night is Edward Anderson and and Charles Faulkner. Two men having these nightly conversations about women when they should be talking to one. They should have teach Edward how to be a better person, that he might not be as a lonely man screaming and crying in his car. But let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me go ahead and do a play by play. Go ahead and play this real quick. Better yet, yeah. You can go ahead and play this real quick.
Spring is eternal. After springtime, they came out of their winter hibernation, and here they are back again. But I thought during the hibernation they would actually get smarter, and they didn't. Now, on the screen, this fool, Big J Triple X, our resident short bus kid, is trying to use the Virgin Mary to shame us into a different stance on single mothers.
Uh, Shame y'all on the stance of single mothers. Um, y'all the one doing the shaming on y'all stances on single mothers. The point of the video, Beaches, is not to judge other people, like how you always do, like how many people in this space does. And this space should be, you know, done away with. Tell you the truth, though, ask me, all the hate speech and misandry and the misogyny and the sexism and so forth. Let's keep it moving.
Now, personally, the black community as a whole for 200 years has wifed up, married, took care of other people's children.
Wiped up other people's children, like you say. Like BJS, explain something. You can't keep using the the 200 years thing, because
Don't miss out. Right now at Kohl's,
you stupid ads. You don't go around and saying that, BJS, because see, 200 years, we're talking about today, BJS. The argument of the video is, what if the Virgin Mary gave birth to the Christ child in the 21st century? Or, see, that was the premise of the video, of the argument. Then also I did another argument is, what if social media existed during the first century when the Christ child was born? Either way, what would happen was she will be judged, condemned, and yes, put to the sword. That's what would happen to Mary. Back then, she would have been put to the sword, and Joseph would be looked upon as a cuck. And then on top of that, today she will be judged, slandered, branded as a worthless human being. And Joseph will be called a cuck. That was the entire main point of the video, BGS. But I hate ads.
Save up to 85% on
I
clearance.
really do. I really hate ads. It gets in the way.
Because basically we're raised as a village. And to keep the family alive, to keep the village alive, to keep the society, as the community, as we call it, the Black community, alive, it was necessary for Black men to actually step up and cover the mistakes of Black women.
Okay, I guess you forgot, because you the one who using the 200-year rule. Well, how many times Black women was taking care of other people's children? She took care of the white man's child. How many times the Black woman took care of other children who was lost, or whose parents was sold off, or who was brought in, sold from their parents and brought to another plantation and she helped raise. See, if you're gonna use the 200-year rule, then you got to put it on both sides, BGS. Because you can't have both. You can't sit there and take one side of the history and then cut off the other side of it, ignore the other half of it. This is the reason why you are so intellectually dishonest. And it's time. And I'm gonna say something right now, BGS. Your time is up. I'll tell you this right now. Your time is up.
Black women are probably the loosest people on the planet with their womb. When I do.
Okay, based upon what? Black women are the loosest women with their vagina. Based upon what?
Mean that. It's something that Moynihan and Clark complained about even way back then.
So here we go. The Moynihan report, right? The Moynihan report. So if we're gonna talk about the Moynihan report, just where did it says Black women had to lose or are very promiscuous at? When how can you say that when even at the time when the Moynihan report was being studied, BJs, how come the Black marriage rate was at the highest level more than his white counterpart? And then you saying Black women are what? Loose. Then how come if Black women had was out here being promiscuous and fast and loose, then how come most Black women were married and Black couples was married? Black people were more married than white and Hispanics coming within at the time of the Moynihan report. You see, BGS, like you got to try better than that. You really got to try better than that. You know what? Though, you're right. I'm about to just buy premium because doing reaction videos, I don't want no ads up in the way. Yeah, so somebody have to get BGS up on out of here. Somebody need to get his ass up and out of here for real.
And hell, even Franklin complained about the looseness of a Black womb.
The looseness of the Black womb. Show me in the book where Franklin E. Frazier said that. See, you're talking and you're not showing. Where is your research? Show me your work, BGS. Show me your work. You see, I'm not one of the people in your comment section. I'm not dumb. I'm not no unwashed, uneducated, untaught, uncoached. I'm an educated man. Show me where Franklin E. Frazier said that. Show me where Patrick Moynihan said that at. Show me within the documents when he said that at. I'll wait. Why at the same time? How you gonna say that when the most married people, when 85%, 85 to 89% of black people over the age of 18 was married? At the time of the Moynihan report. So how can we talk about who got a loose vagina, a loose womb? I'll wait. See how can you say that and then take the other stat? It doesn't match.
Back then. So black men have had the task of covering for the loose morals and the looseness of the black female womb for 200 years. Even
Really? Okay.
to the point where we raised the white landowners' kids.
She was raising the white slave owners children, along with the children of fellow slaves who lost their parents being sold off. See, again, do not ever try to talk to me like I'm stupid. I know the people on your channel is stupid. We know everybody can see that. That's why you're scared. That's why you're jealous of Mike V. That's why you're jealous of the Black Brain Trust. That's why you're jealous of Man of Tomorrow. That's why you won't come on their channel, the video. That's why, though, you're trying to avoid Mr. DJ Music. You're trying to avoid him. And you're really trying to avoid me because you keep hiding behind Chaos Reign. You hiding behind Grinch. You hiding behind Art the Style. You hiding behind them. You hide behind them people on your chat room like Kevin Porter and all the rest of them fools up in there, and Charles Faulkner. How about though you come out the clouds, come out the shadows, because you've been hiding behind Anger Man in that Coliseum far too long. No, you need to be in the Coliseum on this side, but you won't do that
because we're socialized to do that. We're socialized to keep the family as intact as we can. And at some point, even that has to give out. One reason is that the black man was cornered into a cubicle. He really couldn't date any other group of people, any other culture, without some severe repercussions. So they kept black men in a box.
They kept every black person in the box. Whoa. Good point. If black women were loose, how come BGS couldn't get a black woman easily? Good question. Good question. Yeah, he is hiding. Because he took one thing I said. I'm going to tell you what BGS did. BGS took one thing I said, and then he went over there to his channel and made one point when the rest of the point was missing, because the thing was, it was about let us not judge single mothers. Let us not put all single mothers into one thing. See, Mary, the point I was trying to make in the video, Mary you know, Mary would have been judged along with the prostitute. Just like a woman who might have been had a divorce, or a woman who got pregnant under some other means outside of being a quote unquote real four. Well, all those other women they would have been lumped in as the same because they like to talk about single mamas and single mothers and all that. Not all single mothers was lumped or created the same. That's the point I'm trying to make to this fool. And then B just took what I said and then try to make it about something else. That's being intellectually dishonest, and B just is a liar for doing that.
At some point, the box had to be lifted, had to be disintegrated. And what you're seeing now is the lid being lifted off of black male choice. So they don't have to cover bad decisions by black females anymore. But
Okay, but what about your bad decisions, BGS? What about your bad decisions? Go on.
that's beside the point. But this fool
Mm-hmm.
is trying to use the example of the Virgin Mary to actually shame black men. What if the Virgin Mary was alive today and the virgin birth actually happened today? Would black people, black men, the black manosphere, or the manosphere in general, still feel the same way about the Virgin Mary?
Really? Really? That's not what I said, Negro. That's not what I said, you jackball fool. I said let's look at the title of the video. The title of the video said of my live stream says Easter sermon, the Virgin Mary and the Manosphere. Now, did I say the black Manosphere? No, I said the Manosphere, which means all of the Manosphere: white, black, Asian, Hispanic, and every little group in between. I'm talking about the entire red pill space. Because every time I open up my YouTube channel, I see video. I see the single mother song. I saw a jackball idiot by the name of Mr. Goodbread. And you and Mr. Goodbread, both of y'all do the same thing. Y'all complain about women, but every time we look at your past, it's something different. Anyway, yeah. B just he is an idiot. He's a fool, a clown. They are the same. Okay, I'm mad at black women for child support. I'm like, well, niggas, well, y'all are single fathers. Why y'all complain about single mothers when y'all are when y'all created these single mothers? Y'all lay down with these women, and then y'all sit there and then y'all act like you surprised these women gave birth, and then y'all don't want to pay child support. You laid up with these women. I didn't. You laid with these women, Mr. Goodbread. You laid with these women, BGS. You laid with these women, Angry Man. Y'all laid with these women. I didn't. But I'm a simp, though, right? I'm simping for female attention, according to y'all. But how? But let me ask you Negroes this: who in here happy right now? I am. You're not happy. because I was supposed to be doing this live stream last night, but I was distracted by a beautiful woman while you Negroes are up all night, day in, day out, night in, night out, talking about women. I'm happy. You're not. Only thing, though, that pissed me off is that you try to lie, BGS. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like about you. You're a lying ass nigga. And you're trying to do this misdirection. And I bet you won't play the entire video that I'm talking about, this entire live stream that I'm saying right now, because we're gonna talk about the things that you lied about. You've been lying for years. That's why you will not go to Mike V. That's why you won't go to the Black Brain Trust. That's why you won't go to MOT's channel. Anyway, let's put this banner back up. You know, put this banner back up. Hold on, let me put this banner back up. And let's play this.
First of all, okay. First of all, let's get it straight. Big J Triple X, respectfully, you do not know what the fuck you're talking about, man. You don't even read your literature. And I hate people.
Wait. Hold on. Notice what he just said. Big J, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to read your Oh, I'm sorry. I can't speak. You cannot read your literature. Right. Is that what you said, right? Let's continue.
Try to use the Bible as an argument without actually knowing what's in it. You didn't even read it. You could have read the first couple of chapters and figured this shit out instead of making a dumbass argument like you just did. Now, I'm no longer a Christian. I'm no longer a Christian. I haven't really read the Bible in about 20 years. I haven't.
Whoa, stop. Wait, hold on, wait, whoa. You said you hadn't read the Bible in 20 years? But then you chastised me for not knowing what I'm talking about. How can you tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when you never had a refresher course of the topic? Yet you said you had not read the Bible or read the first 3 books of the New Testament in 20 years. That tells me you're a liar because you don't know what you're talking about. And we know that your fan base are dumb as hell because they don't do no research either. All you did was misdirection. Let's continue this. I don't get out all night for this.
Really read it. I read pieces of it, but I haven't really read the Bible cover to cover in about 20 years.
Hold on. You had not read you read pieces of it, but you didn't read it. Who the hell? What the hell fished him? What the hell was that? Okay.
That's my mother and my grandson and my, the other folks in my family that are devout, that read it cover to cover. I do not. So I had to read.
So wait, hold on. You do not read it cover to cover. You said you did not read it cover to cover. But then you tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. You told me I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm dumb. I'm slow. I'm this. But then the big thing know what you're talking about. Then you just admit you didn't read. You didn't read it yourself in 20 years, and you only read pieces of it. Then who needs to do your own research? Master Teacher. And let me say this. And let me go ahead and say this real quick, because I have a feeling somebody's going to come in my comment section and say something stupid. I'm going to tell you right now. You come in my comment section after this is over and say something stupid. I will not only boot you off, I will report you. So you better come up here with some and yeah, I'm not lying because I'm getting really tired of you sycophants who don't know what the hell you're talking about, who all y'all do, y'all get on y'all knees and y'all perform fellatio on BGS. I'm getting really tired of hearing grown men not thinking for themselves and accepting every lie he makes. And I meant whatever I said. So let's play what he said. Let's go ahead. Let's continue this.
We call it, even though I have not read it in 20 years, even though I have not read that section in about 40 years, I remember.
Hold on. You did not read it as 40 years. Hold on. First you said it was 20. Now you said it's 40. And now, though, you're saying what I remember.
The story of Mary and Joseph. I remember it. Now, back then, fornication was a sin. It could be severely punished. Maybe not in death, but severely punished. Adultery was punished by death.
That was not even the point of the video. That was not even the point of the video I made, Negro. But go on.
Jewish people, which Mary was not a Christian. Mary was Jewish. Joseph was Jewish. Jewish law was extremely strict.
These damn ads, I swear. Hold on. Hold on. These damn ads, I swear to the life of me.
About something like this. Extremely strict about something like this. It was not tolerated. And Mary being pregnant out of wedlock, when she's supposed to be a virgin, supposed to be betrothed to a man, to her husband, that is extremely, I can't stress this, extremely out of pocket. To the point where she could have been, she could have been sent away or worse. Been ostracized, her and the child, or worse.
Yeah.
Now, according to the
tell me something new, BGS. Tell me something new, because that's not the argument. That's not the argument. Tell me something new, please.
Story, according to the mythos, the emissary of God came down and told Mary that the child that's in her was of the Lord, of God. Okay? Was implanted by God. So the angel visited not only Mary, but also her mother, telling the story that this child is from God. And now the parents know that this woman has not been touched. But guess who doesn't know that this woman has not been touched? It's Joseph. Joseph don't find out that Mary's pregnant until he gets there.
Right. Okay. Now we're on to something. BGS. But if social media was created in the first century, she would have been stoned. He would have been called a cuck. And he would be looked down upon. If social media would exist, if these masculinity, what's it called? The podcast masculinity channels like Fresh and Fit, like the whatever, like all these Kevin Samuels. If these personalities would have existed back then, they would told Joseph to leave Mary. They would have condemned Mary. That was the point of the video that I made. Y'all would have condemned her, regardless on how she got pregnant. For better or worse, she would have got judged harshly by you so-called men online.
This woman's full-blown pregnant, and she's supposed to be a virgin. Now, back then, that was a stoning violation. She could have been stoned for that. That brings extreme shame on the family. Hell, it does now. Imagine that your young wife that's supposed to have 0 bodies, and she's betrothed to you, and when you come pick her up, she's 4 months pregnant. Are you going to marry her? Even now, how liberal you are. I don't care how much a feminist you are. If you are a stark, raving feminist man and your fiance is carrying another man's child, are you going to marry that woman? I think not. I think that people will call you a cuck and they would be 100%. Remember the Scarlet Letter where he's away for 2 years and he comes back and this woman's got a child? He guess what he did? He sent her away. He sent her to the woods. That's what would happen to Mary. She'd have got sent away, as she should have. But guess what had to happen? God's emissary had to come down and tell Joseph, this is what's up. This is why this baby has to be taken care of by you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yes, the emissary from God came down and told the family, uh, listen, man, you're gonna have to take care of this baby. Now, 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 if social media had existed back then, or if she was here, if the blessed lady was here, and in the 21st century, and she sit there and say, "Hey, I'm pregnant. I don't know what happened. I'm a virgin." Da da da. People like you, O'Shea, Tommy Sotomayor, Fresh and Fit, Edward Anderson, your homeboy Edward Anderson, the Grinch, all of y'all will sit. All of y'all, you countless Negroes online, and y'all, and you white dudes in the manosphere, Anthony Johnson. A lot of y'all would sit there right now and tell Mary you are a 304, you are unvalued, you are average at best. That's what y'all will be saying. Thank you very much.
Because guess what Joseph was going to do? He showed her mercy when he first found out she was pregnant. He showed her mercy. He
Which means y'all won't show her mercy.
said, you know what? It's a bad look if I announce in public that this woman is pregnant and it's not mine. It's a bad look on me. It's a bad look on the family. It's a bad look on her. Her life will not be the same. But guess what? I can't, in all good conscience, just like any other man on the planet, could God just take a wife that's pregnant by another man? Not in all good conscience. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I said, I'm going to send her away privately. I said, here's some money. Send her away. I'm going to divorce her right now. And we'll never speak of it again. That way I don't look bad. This way you don't look bad. And that way she does not face severe repercussions, her and this baby. Very noble. Go look at it. It's called Matthew, 1st chapter, 18th verse, 18 through 19. Go read it.
Why won't you read it? Why won't you read it?
Now, I can tell you this. If
What?
all the single mothers in the Black community can have an angel of God come down and talk to the proposed man that she's interested in and argue her case, her and that kid's case, I think 99.99% of Black men would go for it. God said it. Angel came down, told me that you have to take this woman and this child. I think 99.99% of Black men would take it and wouldn't say a word.
Almost lost.
Nobody said that. That's not even an argument, BGS. That's not even an argument. The argument, BGS, is that you trying to frame this argument under this idea that it is about whether if a Black woman get pregnant. We're talking about women in general. We're talking about judging people for the fact that they're single mothers and try to call all single mothers hoes. That is the main argument. BGS IBMOR. Can you understand the main point of the argument? I know you call yourself the master teacher, right? So therefore, by that logic, if you're supposed to be a teacher when you go to the English class or language class during grammar school, they teach you things about when you write a paper, say what is the main point of the paragraph. How come you never got the main point of what I was saying? Because I kept repeating all the time. Stop judging, stop lumping single mothers as if all of them are hoes. You jackball old ass nigga. And that's the point. Anyway, could continue.
Shame on that family for generations if she does if that girl does something like that. Put a stamp and a shame on that family for a long, long time. The black community is the only community that plays that crap and think that men are supposed to accept it.
Wait, hold on, time out. You just lied right there. Because back in the 60s, and even in the time when you was born, which in, I think, what the early 1950s at least, if a woman gets pregnant and she's not married, two things happen, BGS. Two things happen. She gets sent away. Let's say if you in Chicago or New York, she gets sent away down south. Or she gets sent away west. Or the most common option would have been a shotgun wedding. What are you talking about, BGS?
No place else in the world is a man expected to basically take on another man's child. Especially
Hold on. That's not the point, JD Miles. That's not the point. The point is she would have been treated like shit, JD Miles. Mary would have got treated like shit if by society back then and even today, especially with social media, especially how people like to lump in single mothers together. People would treat her like shit. That was the main point. I don't understand why people gloss over what I said. The main point was Mary would have been called a hoe. Mary, the Virgin Mary, would have been called all these sort of names. That's not the point if she got married to Joseph or not. The point was she was going to get called a hoe. She was going to be called a prostitute. She was going to be called 304s and dots and shot dots and everything. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't know why though y'all that goes over y'all's heads. If Mary was here today, a lot of people on social media would have lumped her in with that prostitute in the alley. That's the point. I don't understand. I don't understand why y'all don't get it. I don't understand that. I don't really understand y'all can't conceptualize that. That's the whole point of the video. A reason why I did it on Sunday.
Especially in a condition like that. I don't know where the hell you get some dumbass idea like that.
Well, I got the dumbass idea from you, BGS, because you are not married, but you out here have a child, BGS. You're like a couple of years ago, BGS, you insulted your own daughter. And no, I'm not making that up. I'm not making it up. That came out of your videos, your channel, what you did 2-3 years ago. You insulted your own children. And then on the other video I played before this video, you said you sent women to get a DNC. You said back in the 1970s, you drove women to the clinic to get a DNC. Why you need to get women a DNC for? Because like you said most abortions are DNC. I'm using your words, not mine. So that tells me you're a homemonger. A homemonger yourself. You the one out here sleeping around in the 1970s and 1980s. You the one who's sleeping around with various women. But you out here want to call women hoes. Nigga, you a hoe too. You the one complain about single mothers, yet you got single mothers too. You the one sleep with these women. You didn't get married with these women. These women have had these children, and you on YouTube complain about child support. That is the point. Right. I even put down Bible verses in the video. I understand why nobody no. See, and then BGS Lawrence. BGS conveniently left out information out. He conveniently left out information out of what I said. Judge not. Then I said, those without sin should cast the first stone. That's what I said. But he left that out about the Pharisee part when I said when Christ was what? A young man at the point. See, he conveniently leaves out information out.
You cannot be this stupid. Even you, Big J Triple X, you cannot be this stupid.
No, you stupid for trying to insult my intelligence. You dumb for sitting up there trying to lie. And I cannot stand an old ass nigga who fucking lie. Let me calm down for a minute. Trying to insult somebody's intelligence, and you know the fuck what I said.
And use the Bible in the name of God to actually fight your case on something that God forever has said that he was against.
Like how God's against you fornicating in the late 70s, like how you were fornicating in the 1980s and create those children that like you complain about on your live streams. Like how you talk about your daughter, calling your daughter a 304 on your live streams you did 2-3 years ago.
Have you ever read the 10 Commandments?
Yeah. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That's what you did. Thou shalt not bear false witness. You just bear false witness by cutting and by purposely misrepresenting what I said. Never said anything about let's date single mamas and let's be like Boyce Watkins and let's do what Boyce said and let's just date a single mama. If you don't want to stay at a single mother, that's your business. I'm not trying to force nobody to date a single mother. I'm telling you Negro, let's not call every single mother a hoe. Because not all single mamas are hoes or women of the streets or women of unmoral, this grandiose unmoral thing. Because I guess you forgot about the lady in the well. When Christ talked to the lady in the well, you jackball idiot. When she said I got 7 husbands. And the Lord said, hey, maybe you might need to just pick one.
Have you ever read about fornication? God does not play with sex in the 10 Commandments. God does not play with sex in the Jewish community. They don't play that kind of stuff.
Well, that also would mean God ain't playing with you, BGS. That would mean God ain't playing with you.
Black community and its slave culture is the only culture that allows for this kind of black female foolery.
What do black women gotta do with the topic I'm talking about? I didn't mention black women though, but I did mention how you Negroes like to judge everybody and put everybody in his box. See, thou shall not bear false witness, BGS IBMOR, and you bear false witness. Just nobody. I didn't say that. Everything you accuse me of saying, I didn't say it. I said let's not judge single mothers and put them all in a single box. Now, I never said let's date single mothers. I ain't said we should go to women who got children. Never even said that. You made that argument. I didn't. You lying ass nigga.
The only one. Nobody else allows for this kind of foolery. And then expect black men to be good concussers and take it. Only in the black community where a man is expected to raise masses kids.
Black women was raising everybody's children in the plantation. See, I like how you leave out information out with your lying ass.
In his household and not say anything. That's where the redhead stepchild came from. Good and well that red-haired, green-eyed baby is not yours.
No, the redhead stepchild came from a Roman Catholic. It came from a northern European idea that redheads are close to Satan, and therefore people who got redhead children had sex on Sunday. There, see, you lied on that one, BGS. Back before the age of enlightenment, you jackball fool. Redheads, are thought as being marked by God because it was a sign of a curse against the parents in Northern Europe, especially, actually in most of Europe, redheads was thought of as, the parents disobeyed God by having sexual intercourse on Sunday because Sunday was supposed to be the Sabbath. That's why the hair turned red, according to European history about redheads. That's where the redhead stepchild thing came from. I get tired of people like you lying. And anybody else who come in my comment section trying to defend BJ's lies, you will be blocked. You will be reported. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. You're going to talk about what I said. You can't dissect. You can't refute. You can't dissect. You can't deconstruct my argument. You just made a lie after lie and keep on misrepresenting what I said. Nobody said, let's date single mothers. Say that for a Boyce Watkins. That's not my argument. My argument is, let's not call all single mothers hoes. That was the point. You stupid ass idiot. I cannot stand the dumb. I can't stand the dumbness that you try to put out. BGS, don't even show on my channel no more. Don't even show on my channel. I say you go to Mike V, you go to the Black Brain Trust channel, and you stay your ass over there. See, the thing is, you're trying to look for a win. You thought I'm some weak ass nigga, and because I got 2,030 subs, so you think I'm some weak ass nigga, and so forth, nigga. You're not the master teacher. You just a sad nigga, a sad old man who's waiting to die. Yes, you're waiting to go. And then like your last hurrah is having these stupid idiots bowing down to you, because in your real life during the 1970s and 80s, nobody give two flying fucks about what you care about. Talking about the Bible, or we go after women for fornicate. Well, it says the same thing too for men. And no, and if any of you Hebrew Israelites trying to come at me, trying to no. What God told the Pharisees, those without sin should cast the first stone, he's talking about the men too. I don't want to hear it. If you cannot refute, you cannot dissect, you cannot deconstruct, then therefore you got no business talking to me. BGS, do not talk about you are the master teacher, because you did not deconstruct, you did not dissect, you did not refute. All thing you did is whine about some other bullshit that's not even the conversation. I said, let's not judge. Let's not put single mothers all into one box. What I did say was, no, that's what I did say. What you said is, let's date single mothers. Let's shame black men and pick up these single mothers. That's not even what I said. So Grinch, I'm telling you, Grinch, don't you ever try to tag me on your punk ass community tab. That goes for anybody else talking about I'll BJ trying to defend BGS. I asked all of you Negroes who said a comment about me in y'all's comment, in his conversation, have y'all ever watched what listen to what I actually said? Because tell me y'all don't. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Peace.